Good evening and welcome. This is VA3CJZ, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, AREG, for Wednesday, June 16th, 2021. This is week 1448 weeks that the AREG has been on the air. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton, below the escarpment. This informal simplex net, originally founded by John VE3JSU, is on every Wednesday night, starting at 8 p.m. and ending at 10 p.m. local time here on 146.430. While this is a simplex net, it is likely that not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. This should not discourage you from participating, and it may encourage some of you to improve your station. Keep in mind that relaying communication has a long history in amateur radio, and so we encourage the practice for asking for a relay when a station is unable to hear the other party or to pass on a message. We ask that you please try and leave a 2 to 3 second delay between transmissions to allow other stations to break in. May I now have check-ins for this evening's AREG?
V3XKV.
Okay, I hear VE3XKV. Bob. Good evening, Bob. Welcome.
Well, good evening, Chuck. And Art just signed in too. I guess he heard you. So I don't know whether you heard him or not, but I'm doing good, Chuck. Worked my buns off today. Cut the grass, did all the weed whacking, and rototilled the garden. And man. I haven't done that all in one day for a long time, but I felt really good today, so I had at it.
Oh, right on, eh? Get it while the going's good, as they say. Yeah, perfect day for it. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better day than this. Nice cool breeze. Sun was in and out, so right on.
Yeah, and the wife was out working in her garden today and putting on all the mulch. I guess she's tired of doing the wheat, and so she's gonna mulch everything, see if she can keep the weeds down.
Very good, very good. Yeah, we have a rodent problem in our area, not just our backyard, but I'm hearing it from other neighbors as well. So I contacted the property manager, and we've got pest control coming, and they're going to lay out those boxes there with poison in them, and that should help out. I really miss not being able to have our bird feeder out because of that, because they just feed, they just fill up on that stuff. So no bird feeder since last year because of this, and this year as well. So hopefully by next year, we'll be able to enjoy that, having a bird feeder in the back again. I like birds.
Yeah, I like birds too, but I find that if I put the bird feeder up there, I get all kinds of weeds because the birds are messy. They put the seeds all over the place.
Yeah,
and then I get a big patch of different things growing out of the ground there. Underneath the bird feeder.
Yeah. I've had corn stalks grow out from under there. You have to realize the area underneath the bird feeder there will look different. Absolutely, but yeah. I mean, I'm not the kind of person who will fill up the bird feeder, and if they fling all the seeds everywhere, I'm not filling up the bird feeder again. They're going to eat what's on the ground. So I like to control how much I give them. But yeah, you're right there. You can get all kinds of wheat, all kinds of things growing.
Well, the best show though is to watch the squirrels try and get. You try to make it as difficult for them. Even we got this steel pole, that with the hook on the end of it.
Right.
And put the bird feeder on there, and then you grease up the pole, and then watch the squirrels try to climb up.
Oh yeah, I've had to resort to that at one of our other properties there, and I think I've done it ever since. I've done it over here. Oh, it's hilarious. We used to have that pole in the ground there that looks like a candy cane shape, and you hang your bird feeder off of that. And by golly, the squirrels, and well, it's just a piece of wrought iron bent over, right? And so the squirrels get to master that climb, and then when you add Vaseline or butter or whatever, you enjoy the show, like you said there. Okay, Bob, you gonna hang in there for a minute? I'll see if there's anybody else in there.
Well, Art, when I called in, Art called in right behind me there, Chuck.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I temporarily had a senior moment there. Okay, well let's say hello to VE3 Kilo Charlie India there. Can you hear me, Art?
Hey, Art, do you copy Chuck? Well, the thing is, he gets a reflection from you, and he's got to hunt around for that, for your signal there, Art. So I don't know. He might be doing that very thing right now, but maybe if you give him some audio and give him some a little bit of talk time, he could home in on you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, yes, sir. I can hear you there, Art, but I'm not sure if you can hear me there. Over. Yeah, I guess you'll have to relay for me there, Bob. Conditions aren't that great this evening, and I either can hear him on the crossband repeat or the 2-meter, but I can't have both of them aiming at the same location, if you know what I mean.
Okay, well, Art says he can hear you. He says he get you somewhere in between 2 and 3 S units.
All right, very good. Ask him how Art's doing there, and ask him to tell us about his week.
Okay, Art, Chuck wants to know how you doing and to give us a rundown on your week. This past week since the last net, I presume. The 3X KB. Did you copy that, Chuck?
Negative. I had the volume turned down on the other radio because when I key up and the volume is up there, it squeals back. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, Art says he's he's been trying to get a tan.
Oh, okay. Trying to get a tan. Well, it's oh, geez, this is the best time of year, right before the heat and humidity comes in there. Best time of the year for that. Good for him.
Did you copy that, Art? Chuck said, but he said, I'm trying to get out there, trying to get myself a bit of a tan. What's going to be a little weather? Not like where he's very nice, can't do it. He said that otherwise the honeydew type of thing comes around, he gets black. Well, that's very good, Chuck. Yeah. Or Art, I'm sorry. Chuck said this time is the best time of year for that, right? I think he was referring to, cooling off in the bathtub or the pool, whatever you might be using. But anyway, Chuck, Art also says it's a good time of year to watch all the young gals go by.
Yeah, Roger that. I think I heard something to the effect of honeydews. I love honeydew melons. All right. Well, say thanks to Art for me, please, and or if he can hear me. Art, thank you, and I hope you hang around with us for a little while longer there. Over.
Yes, I think don't have to worry about but might be old lady or something like that. Or looking at what he says, not married. They don't have to worry about these types of things.
Yeah, Roger. Oh yeah, my wife's pretty cool. I mean, we've been together for a long time. There, jealousy is pretty much non-existent, I would imagine. Anyways, okay, thank you very much, Art, and pleasure talking to you, sir. You be sure and don't stay in the sun out too long. There, we don't want you getting too much of a tan. The ladies will be chasing you. All right, well, this is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. And this is week 1,448 weeks. The AREG has been on the air. And my station is located in East Hamilton, and my name is Chuck. And we are looking for check-ins. Any new check-ins, please come now.
To worry about any girls hitting on him? Jeez. VE3PDL.
VE3PDL. And I heard someone else right underneath you at the same time there. Was that Rick?
Back.
Oh, okay. VE3KMQ. All right. You were the first one there. So we'll take you first there, Mike. Sorry about that, Paul. Anyways. Good evening, Mike. How are you?
Good evening, Chuck, and good evening to you as well, Paul. Enjoyed the net the other night with Rick there. Anyway, I'm doing well, Chuck. Hope you are as well. Listen, I got a favor to ask you. I'm just wondering how steady my signal is over to you. Running 20 watts, and the reason I'm asking is I was just on ARPAD's net on 440, mind you, a few minutes ago, and he was monitoring me on reverse, and he was indicating my signal was up and down. I was also putting 20 watts out at that time, and I've not changed antennas or anything. So I'm just wondering how steady my signal is. I know I usually get in very well to you, and obviously you to me. So yeah, maybe just come back with how you're copying. Chuck, back to you.
Yeah, sure thing there, Mike. You're solid as can be there. 30 plus, that's the maximum. We are streaming live on YouTube. If you wish to see and hear yourselves, just put in the YouTube search box, put in my call sign, VA3CJZ, and look for us live there. Use the slider button at the bottom to go back and forth. Mike, nice and solid. You know what I'm thinking is, ARPAD, I believe, is using a tripod on his roof with a mast pole inside of that, and that may be swaying. But your signal is pretty steady there, Mike, to me anyway.
Yeah, okay, Chuck, very good. I appreciate that. Well, a couple of variables. It was 440 as opposed to 2 meters here.
Yeah. So
that's one thing. Yeah, the other thing is, I know he mentioned, oh, by the way, he also was running the YouTube, or had it going to YouTube, so I checked it out, and I could see on his meter on reverse that it was fluctuating, was dropping right down to 0 at one point, and then up to like 8 or something on his S meter. So I thought that was very, very strange, because as I said, I haven't changed anything. There's very little wind. I mean, there's a little bit, but not a lot. And I've never had any issues before, which is not to say things can't happen. So, I mean, I'm going to have to do some checks here just to see what's going on, if anything is going on. And yeah, check feed lines and so on. But it was kind of strange, but good to hear that I'm getting in well to you there, Chuck. Anyway, a check in, and back to you, VE3 KMQ.
Steady signal out here, Chuck.
Well, there we go, Mike. Excuse me, VE3XKV in Flamborough there says you have a steady signal out towards there.
Okay, XKV. I think we were talking the other night. I think it was you out in Flamborough. So I do appreciate that comeback. Thanks again. Back to net.
Okay, Mike, did you copy that station at Upper Paradise in Stone Church?
Yeah, I did, and I think I heard him say things were solid. Is that the case? Come back? Okay, very good. Well, again, that's very assuring. Again, it is 2 meters versus the 440, so I'm going to have to do some checking on 440 as to see if there's something funky going on. Okay, back to Ned.
Okay, very good there, Mike. And there's no repeaters here, just straight simplex. So there you go. Glad we could help you out there, Mike. Okay, moving along to PDL, VE3 PDL. Paul, good evening, sir. Welcome. Uh-oh. VE3 PDL. Okay, nothing heard. Let's see if anybody else is out there like to stop by the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck, and I'm located in East Hamilton, below the escarpment. Any new check-ins, please come now.
VA3 XJ.
Foxtrot Juliet.
Victor Alpha 3 X-ray Lima Juliet.
Okay, I think I got 3 stations in there. VA3AXJ, VE3FJJ, and VA3 X-ray Lima Juliet. Okay, let's go to Rick. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, well, I was suffering with back pains today. Back spasms and all that good stuff, eh? Doing too much work. So, yeah, but we're hanging in there. We're doing good.
Right on. Well, it's because you're getting older there, Rick. I think you turned the clock one more time recently, haven't you?
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, I can feel it. Today I am.
Yeah, some people say you really don't know how old you feel until you sit down on the floor and then try and get back up.
That's true, That's very true, because we cut the lawn today and had to sit down about 12 times.
Oh, yeah. I hate doing it when the heat and humidity is here. I'll wait till the end of the evening until the sun is hidden behind almost down for the night there, and I'll take the lawnmower out and do it then because, this time of year, this is perfect for cutting grass and that. So, and gardening and all that fun stuff. Pretty soon, she's gonna get hot.
I'm back. Yeah, I didn't find it that bad today. Actually, I thought it was comfortable, but when the sun hit you, you knew it. But other than that, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And PDL, I heard you. We'll get to you after, sir. And very good there. So, did you have a good day 3 days ago, Rick?
Kind of quiet, I don't really celebrate birthdays anymore because, it's just another day to me. 1 foot closer to the grave, I say.
Oh, dear. Yeah, well, it all depends how you look at it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I used to celebrate it a lot more than I do now. Let's put it that way. We don't have too many parties over here. Okay, sir. What was I going to say? Anything new and exciting radio-wise?
No, not really. I'm still waiting for my other radio to be shipped to me. It's only been about 2.5 months, 3 months now. I guess we'll get around to getting it sometime.
Yeah, that's the thing, eh? There is a big contest coming up on July 1st, Canada Day. There's the RAC, Radio Amateurs of Canada, Canada Day contest, and that is for phone NCW, which means phone meaning sideband. So anywhere from 2 meter, 6, 10, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160 meters. So 160 all the way down to 2 meters on Canada Day, July 1st. So for you people who like who want to make contacts here, that'll be your perfect opportunity. All right there, Rick, you're going to stick around with us for a bit?
Yeah, I don't have much to do now. I got a couple odds and ends to take care of, but other than that, I should be by the radio.
Okay, Rick. What was I going to say? You got anything planned there? Yeah, you wanted to go camping, eh?
Yeah, we're leaving on the 23rd. We're going up for a week up to the gorge here up by Guelph.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I hope everything works out for you in every aspect there, my friend, weather-wise. And, well, to me, I wouldn't care. As long as I can get out there and do my thing, be left alone, I'd be happy. It could rain every day in between.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Get out of the city, get away from this. Well, I wouldn't say get away from COVID, but get out of the city anyhow.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Rick. Well, thank you very much, sir, for checking in. Much appreciated, and happy belated birthday, you old fart. We'll talk to you again soon, sir. Let's go to VE3, excuse me, PDL, who has returned. Good evening, PDL.
Good evening there, Chuck. Sorry about disappearing there. I was talking to my daughter and Manny there for a minute. And yeah, I missed out on my go around. So I have returned and I will be here for the duration, sir. So I'll let you grab the other guys that are in there and won't stall you around too much. V3 PDL, back over to you, Chuck.
You never stall me there, Paul. It's always a pleasure. Listen, I got to ask you, the game is on, Montreal against LA there, but the channel I'm watching doesn't show the current score.
Okay, I forgot about the game, so give me a minute and I'll throw it on.
All right, let me know if you can find a channel that actually shows or displays the score, because I'm on TSN. One of the TSN ones there, so I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, let's move over to the next person in line there, unless Paul is going to be a little bit.
No, I just did a quick check. It doesn't start till 9 o'clock, the game, for another half hour. So, because they're playing in Tampa Bay or wherever we're playing there. And they're a little bit behind time-wise. So their 7 o'clock start isn't until our 9 o'clock. So
Las Vegas Golden Knights, VE3 GBD said that.
Yeah, them guys.
Okay, I heard that. Okay, well, I must be watching. I don't have the sound on, obviously. I must be watching a replay of a Montreal Canadian game there. All right, well, thanks for that there, Paul. Anything new and exciting, sir? And George, I do have you logged in, sir. Paul, over to you.
Yeah, nothing else there, Chuck. I'll let you jump over to George and the rest of the fellas. And like I said, I'll be listening along. And I will, once the game starts, I'll throw in the periodic scores details. How you doing, George? And everybody else. Rick, you old timer, you getting older by the minute. Don't forget my peanut butter either, you dirty rotten. V3 PDL.
Crusty. Okay, let's move down and go say hello to Flynn, VE3FJJ. Good evening, Flynn. How are you?
Hello, Chuck, and everybody else out there. Hello, PDL, George, and Rick. Not much to report. Another nice, easygoing day. Trying out the 706 here on the 2-meter side, so hopefully it sounds okay.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to compliment you on the great audio I'm hearing. And you do know we are streaming live on YouTube. If you want to hear yourself, just put in my call sign in the YouTube search box and look for us live there and just move the slider around. It is 8:24 p.m. So, anyways, yeah, very good there, Flynn. I like it.
Sounds good here too.
Very good. I just decided to try it out and see how it worked. Yeah, not much to report. Unfortunately, my dog put down my wire antenna, but I had Kevin come over and give me a hand, and we got her back up in the ship shop shape. So we're trying it out and seeing how well it's going to work. And if not, we're going to do a little bit of an upgrade. So yeah, things are looking up good.
That's 9 up here, Flint.
Thank you very much there, PDL.
Yeah, very good there, Flynn. And remember, if you have the G5RV Junior, your tuner might say it can tune it, but it won't perform very well. So you'll need to lengthen those ends to make the equivalent of the regular G5RV length for each leg there, and probably replace the ladder line. But it'll work great on 20 and 40 meter, that's for sure. It's just for 80, you won't get very much performance out of it.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny that you said that. I was on 80 meters with it, and guys could just barely hear me, but I didn't try it too much because I didn't want to damage anything. But yeah, if not, if this isn't going to work out, we're going to probably maybe throw up a mystery antenna. So we're going to try that and see how that works as well.
Yeah, very good. I know I want to put up a mystery one day myself. Sounds like a project I'd like to take on there, Flynn. So anyhow, well, good luck. And once again, yeah, you're sounding great there. It almost sounds like you're in a special room. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds different. Sounds good. I like it. You should listen to yourself. All right, Flynn, you going to stick around or are you taking off?
Oh, no, I'll be sticking around for a little while here. So, yeah, I'll be around on the next round around.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, the reason mentioning that is because of the Canada Day contest coming up there in a couple of 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a day. So, yeah, get everything working so you can make some contacts there. Okay, very good there, Flynn. We'll talk to you in a bit. VE3FJJ moving down to Vanya, VA3XLJ. Good evening, Vanya. How are you, sir, Mr. Hockey Stick himself? Hockey stick antenna guy.
I'm doing well. I guess other than my shoulder feeling a little bit rusty lately, but it is what it is. So I hope everyone is doing as good as I do or better. So that's a good thing, I guess. And I don't have much to say. I'm gonna head home actually, but that gentleman with the antenna issue. So I was watching the signal on my radio, and whatever I have attached to my car, little antenna, dual band for the 2 meter and 70 centimeters, and his signal went on my on one of my radios from the full scale down to the, let's call it the S9, and there's no numbers there. Basically, the scale is the wide scale. Let's assume that's up to S9, and the red scale would be the plus 10, 20, 30, I guess. So he lost all that the red signal. So I was kind of surprised to hear that because he was coming in strong, and what was the other thing? Then I turned my rubber ducky antenna, and the same thing happened. It went from the plus 20 on my VS6 down to the S9. So that's lots of signal to lose, and I could actually do see the signal fluctuates. It does settles down a little bit of S9 and goes back up to the full strength, but it does fluctuates. So that would be all from me for now. I guess I'm gonna head home.
Okay there, Vanya. Now, are you talking about VE3KMQ? And were you talking about on this frequency or when he was on RPAD's net on the 70 centimeter?
On this frequency, the my previous location, I couldn't hear him on input.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting then, because everyone else is getting him solid, except for you. All right, we'll keep that in mind and pass that along to Mike there if we hear him next time around.
The thing with my antenna on a car, like I think it actually takes a gain away from the signal. It's so funny, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and you know the slightest movement, if you happen to jump or move around in the car and your antenna is moving, it'll affect it. But it's a mobile antenna, you know. It's like apples and oranges, you know, mobile antenna and a base antenna. So, but thank you for that, Vanya. Much appreciated, sir. Everything okay with you?
Yeah. It's I was parked, so it's the car is steady, antenna is short, so there's no whiplash or anything. So it is something is happening there over there.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe you were reaching for your beverage there in the car, and the antenna on the top moved because you reached over. All right, I'm just kidding with you, Vanya, but thank you for that, and keep putting posts up on the AREG Facebook page. Those of you who don't know that we have a Facebook page for AREG, just type in a dash reg in the Facebook search box there, and you'll find us there. It'll say AREG and amateur radio, yada yada yada, and so yeah. All right, okay, Vanya, you taking off now?
Yeah, I'm gonna head home and I'll rejoin you guys in an hour or so.
Okay, sir. Sounds good. And by the way, great signal. As always, full strength there, and you can see us. You can see yourself and us live here on YouTube. Put my call sign VA3CJZ into the YouTube search box. Thank you, Vanya. Next is George, VE3 Golf Bravo Delta. George, good evening, sir. Welcome.
What's going on? Hey, just want to say hello to everybody out there, and great net so far. Hey, PDL, what's my signal like up there?
Oh, he must have taken the headphones off or stepped away.
2S units.
He did. So no, everything's good. You know, my son's standing here. We're listening to the AREG.
Your son, how old is he?
34.
Get out. Really?
Oh yeah, my son. Yeah, my boy Garrett. Yeah, 34.
Oh, you old bugger, you. Okay, very good then. All right. Well, I hope he enjoys the AREG for this evening there, George. You're sounding good as always. You got any plans for Canada Day coming up there?
Oh, do we got plans, buddy? Me and my wife been going up to the res buying fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we go up there, we got a whole load of fireworks. We're going to have the best display ever.
All right. Well, I expect to see some videos and some pictures up on Facebook there, George.
Oh, you will. And, you know, Larry, LJ, no.
LDZ.
LDZ. I'm just looking through because too many Larrys on there. Yeah, LDZ Larry. He's going to come up and he's bringing fireworks too. So we'll be shooting off fireworks probably for a good hour and a half or more.
Oh, man. Yeah, I might have to go and take a drive around the traffic circle there.
Oh, yeah. You want to see some fireworks. The display we're going to have this year is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I know they're already talking about limiting the amount of fireworks the government's going to do and all kinds of nonsense. Once again, man, I don't want to get into it, George, but my cup is almost to the brim there with this BS.
Propaganda.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
Yeah. I think I hear another station in there. If there is, please come now.
Yeah, just your neighbor across the road on his walkie-talkie, V3WKG.
All right, copy that. My neighbor on the walkie-talkie, VE3WKG. Good evening, Kevin, and welcome there. How's things going, buddy?
Yeah, going pretty good here. Not too shabby. I was playing with my little Slim gym antenna that I made. It's end-fed half wave, and I pulled on it too hard and broke it where I soldered it. So I'm on the rubber ducky.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you need some solder in that again, or are you all right? Or
Oh yeah, I'm good. I bought a brand new soldering kit, whole new gun kit and solder, everything, flux, the whole bit. But yeah, I pulled on it. I never used it in a while, and I wound it up to show somebody that you can fit it in your pocket. If you got a pocket, you can wind up, and it's a 2 meter 440 half wave end fed. But yeah, right where I soldered it, I guess I pulled too much and it come off. But oh well, I don't hardly use it anyhow. But the rubber ducky's making it across the road good, eh?
oh yeah, sounding nice and clean there, full quieting, no problem. You're sounding good. And I just noticed there we have Richard that's logged in with us. Richard from downtown, North End, VA3 VJC. Welcome, Richard. Sorry you can't make it on the radio, but we will mark you in the log, sir. Anyhow, Kevin, yeah, sorry to hear. Well, if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, no problem. Just chilling out here, having a beer on the porch. Beautiful night.
Oh,
Nice
no,
and cool out, eh?
You sound good over here, Kevin.
Yeah, you too there, George. You're booming, Mr. Firecracker.
That's right. Get her done.
Here you're going to have a good display there, eh?
Absolutely.
Firecracker
Right on.
George.
Have a good night. Cheers, brother.
Cheers to you, my friend.
All right, very good there, Kev. Well, we'll mark you down. You are marked down here in the log, and we'll give you a shout there next time around. If you're there or not, we'll give you a shout anyways.
All right. Sounded good there, Chuck. 7-3, everyone. Have a good night.
Okay, there, Kevin. Thank you. And look at that, 8:37 p.m. and it says it's 19 degrees out. A little bit coolish. It's getting there. But yeah, it came up to about 23, 22 and a half, 23 degrees today with the sun in and out behind the clouds there. It was a beautiful day. Okay, VE3WKG, you are check-in number 10, looking for number 11. This is VA3CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Looking for check-ins. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta, RPAD.
Victor Alpha 3, Delta Golf Alpha.
Okay, I hear two stations, VAD and DGA. Let's say hello to Arpad. Good evening, Arpad. How are you, sir?
Hello, Chuck. Good evening to you and everybody else on the net. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta RPAD. Yeah, just checking in, testing out the solar radio. This is the 7100. And a full solar panel backup, putting out about a maximum 35 watt. Probably that's what I'm doing with the X50 antenna. And yeah, you're coming in loud and clear. You're giving me that S20. Good transmission. Back to you, Chuck. And by the way, we're going to go walk the dogs.
Oh, okay. Very good. Thanks. Yeah, same with you there, Arpad. You are pinning me, as they say, pinning my needle. 30 over S9 here. Very good audio, sir. And yeah, like I said before, we are streaming live on YouTube. If you want to listen to yourselves, just put my call sign into the YouTube search box. That's VA3CJZ, and look for us live. And you can use the slider at the bottom to listen yourselves. It's currently 8:39 p.m. And Arpad, do you have any plans for Canada Day?
Yeah, I promise I'm going to learn English by the time Canada Day comes.
Okay, well, you're doing not too bad there, future king of Canada. Well, and then maybe you could get rid of Trudeau for us. But I don't know. That's asking a lot. Anyhow, yeah. Well, I know they're talking about opening up phase 2 the day after Canada Day or something like that. I don't know. They're just playing games. They don't want people having too much fun on Canada Day, I guess.
Yeah, well, no, actually, it's not that bad. The numbers are way done. I went to Canadian Tire today and the beer store. There was nobody there. Canadian Tire, lots of stuff. I thought the prices are going to be crazy high now, but I think what's happening is the warehouses must be full and everything is on sale. Items, I bought a weather monitor station and it's $175, and I paid $70 for it. So it's less than half of the price. So yeah, everything is going down crazy. Minimum 50% off.
Oh yeah, they want to make their spring money early. Geez, I don't know there, Arpad. When you were talking to me about looking to replace your weather station, you were talking about spending maybe $30-$40, and I guess everything has gone up. Or you upgraded to a better one.
No, I bought the same old. Basically what the issue with these weather stations. Now this is the company called La Crosse, whatever. They are good weather stations. They have only one single issue with them. Is that it gives you the wind speed, and it has that little weather vane thing, it just spins around. Oh, yeah. And after about 1 year or so, because the bearings are not protected, and all the water, snow, whatever, salt gets in or whatnot, who knows, then it gets all rusty. So, but what I did was, the new one what I bought, I modified it. And I put some protection in for, like the little shaft, which one goes right into there. You need these two bearings in there, actually filled it up with grease. Silicone grease, filled up the whole area with grease, so it hopefully the water is not going to go in there. And I used a headphone, a little, those what you put in the little headphone into your ear, the little rubber thingy that fits in perfectly into that shaft, and it protecting the whole area, so it seals it from the water. So we'll see how long is that going to last now.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it can hurt, that's for sure. And that darn water and radio equipment and anything that's outside, I should say, it can damage and break things pretty easy. All right, Arpad. Well, I hope you enjoyed that new weather station there. I'm kind of jealous. I'd like one, but I don't have that kind of disposable money at the moment. Okay, sir. Well, we'll let you take the dogs out, and I do appreciate your check-in.
All right, 73, and $175. It's for $70 right now, 69 or whatever it is. So that's not that bad. I'm not saying it's the highest quality, but if you want to go to like a professional one or something like what you want to keep for 10 years, you're gonna pay like $2,000, $1,500. Oh, yeah. And that's too far for me. So no, this one seems to be it's going to be okay now. So we'll see. They do have some issues, and I made a review for Canadian Tire and with all the details, when you're looking at them on the website. Right. And I put on what I find when I took the old one to apart, and the bearing, it's basically to put in a stainless steel bearing, that would cost 2 penny more. Than the steel bearing. So, the steel bearing is, they do that purposely, I think. So after 1 year, it won't be working, so you replace it with a new one.
Contact.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, Arpad, hang on a second. Contact there, go ahead.
Yeah, Arpad, since I got you here, when you're on the D-Star net, I'd now set out the UT121 board I have. I want to get rid of it, eh?
Oh, okay. I would go to the. Why did you put it up on the on our website? Go to the web page, and they have one of those. You can put it up for sale.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'll do that too. But at the same time, can you mention it on the D-Star net?
Well, you won't be able to sell that because all those guys who are already on the D-Star, honestly, they do have it, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm going to. It sells for $280. I'm going to list it for $100.
All right, I'll keep it in mind, and I'll ask around. And you have to find the person for the. I gotta have to look it up. Is that for good for the any other radios or only the 9100?
No, it's good for about 3 or 4 radios.
All right, okay. I'll look up the web pages for that.
Okay, thanks, Chuck, and BE3GNP.
Okay, sir. Not a problem. I have you logged in, Garnett, and we'll see if Arpad has got anything else for us before we move along.
No, I'm just going to have an ice cream. Then we go for a short walk. And when we started the net, the temperature was 22 degrees, and right now it's 17.
Oh, yeah. Well, it'll be nice for sleeping. Open your windows and let that fresh air blow in.
Yeah, last night was 13, so it was good. Turned off the air conditioner, opened the windows. All right, Chuck, 73 guys. You guys have a good night. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta.
Okay, Arpad, thank you, sir, for taking the time out to check in with us. Much appreciated, sir. Go and enjoy your ice cream and the rest of your evening. Okay, let's move down to Dave in Dundas, VA3 Delta Golf Alpha. Good evening, Dave. Welcome.
VE3 CJZ VA3 DGA. Good evening to you, Chuck. Lovely to hear you running a smooth as silk net as always, and letting me in. The riffraff like me. Very good. Anyway, I won't be staying for the whole net. It was just beans for the pot. Okay. And I may check, I may listen along for a while, do disappear and act whatnot, but no news, no traffic, nothing exciting, just happy to hear you guys doing your thing. Back to net control from VA3DGA, Dave and Dundas.
Okay, Dave. Well, listen, I have a question for you. Do you still ride your motorcycle?
Well, I haven't started pushing it.
So you still have your bike and you're riding it. Good for you. I used to have a bike and I sure miss it.
Oh, yes. The motorcycle was only not in my life for a very short period after the divorce, when I had living space that was smaller than my office. It was kind of pathetic there for a couple of years, but then my lady friend let me store one at her place, so I got one. And then I've since upgraded. So, yeah, the bike I have now I'm very happy with. It's the nicest bike I've ever ridden. So,
oh, yeah, what is it?
And like to put the miles on that when I can. Yeah. So you used to ride as well?
Yes, sir. My most favorite bike that I've had was a 1974 Triumph Trident triple cylinder, triple carbs. Oh boy, it was nice. It only had 800 miles on it, and I come to find out now that it's a very sought after motorcycle. Oh yeah, she was a beaut. British motorcycles.
Yeah, something about the character of the older ones. I had a Honda CB650. The frame would torque and twist as you manipulated it. The only way to get it to run without choking itself was to have the air filter cover completely off and just hold the air filter in with screws. Then it would redline like crazy. 4 carbs, 4 cylinders, woo! Noisy, absolutely beautiful. I miss that bike, but it also felt like a spring when you were trying to drive it. So yeah, if you want to have a look at my QRZ page, you'll see the motorcycles I've had over the years and what I'm currently riding. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I've been on your QRZ page there. I will definitely check that out. So, because I do remember you mentioning bike riding before. And so it's something that's near and dear to me, sir. Okay. Anything else? Dave, do you have any vacation coming up? Canada Day, anything?
Nothing too exciting, to be honest with you. Been burning a day here and a day there type of thing as we've gone through this pandemic. as an interest, I used to be with Sheridan College teaching the motorcycle riding course, the gearing up course. So you'd get brand new riders, and by the end of the weekend, they'd be ready to pass their M2 test. I used to teach in the CCIW building parking lot and in the Sheridan campus on Trafalgar. They were great weekends. What a lot of fun. Meeting people, making friends and relationships, and going from people that were nervous or non-believers to like, wow, you know your stuff. It was an awesome weekend.
Oh, wow. Hey, and so you've got motorcycle riding instructor in your resume as well. Well, sir, you are multi-talented. Very good, very good. Yeah, I remember back in the day that wasn't a requirement, but that's good. People do need it. Let me tell you, some people need lessons to ride their bicycles, I think. Anyhow, not to hold things up too long there, Dave, but thank you very much, sir, for checking in. You are marked down in the log, sir, and you have yourself a great rest of the evening and weekend coming up. Anything else before we move along there, Dave?
Recheck.
No, sir. I've capitalized on the pleasure of your company for long enough. But yeah, well, if I can't be attractive, I might as well be at least handy or good at something. Not very many things, but there you go. V3CZI, VA3DGA, thank you for letting me in on the net, and good evening to all who are listening. Back to you, sir.
Okay, there, Dave. Before you go, there was a recheck in there. I don't know if that's for you, but recheck there. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Chuck. V3WKG. I just want to say hi to Dave there and tell him I was listening a few weeks ago when he was on 6 meters, when 6 meters was open, and some guy heard him out in the States there, 30, that's 30 over.
Oh, right. Dave, are you still there?
Roger, I got most of that except for the call sign of the gentleman who made the comment.
Yeah, that's VE3WKG. Try it again there, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm just out on the porch. I'm Chuck's neighbor. I'm across the road just on a Belfang with a rubber ducky. I tried a different position. You hear me now, Dave? It's Kevin, VE3WKG.
Oh, Kevin, I had you in an unwavering signal. I just put a bit more horsepower in there to see if it'll help you. I had you a 5x4, 5x5 type of thing. So a great signal coming in here is just my ear didn't catch in on the call sign. Thank you for the feedback about that signal report. I appreciate it. Yeah, I put a couple of antennas up, and the horsepower difference is just phenomenal. I've gone from being completely unable to use the 6 meter band to it blowing my mind. And yeah, okay, now is the right time of year to do it. The sporadic E and all that sort of stuff. The Magic Band's doing its thing at the minute, but I sure managed to ride on the wave of that for a little while. It was been a fabulous few weeks of QSOing. Anyway, sorry, I'm holding the net. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, I heard you in there, and I just wanted to key up and say I heard you that night. I even posted on Chuck's webpage there that I heard you on there, and the guy was asking you what you were running. I believe you said you were running a 5-element beam on there or something like that. And he gave you an S30, and I was thinking, wow, that's a damn good signal.
Yeah, you know, even the blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. Maybe his antenna was picking me up better than I'm transmitting, but yeah, it's a 5-element beam, and I've only got 100 watts, so you do what you can with what you have.
Yeah, just goes to show you that's why they call it the Magic Band. When that band's working, it's working pretty good. Maybe next time you'll work some Europe or back to Ireland or something. Okay, Dave, nice hearing you in there. VA3DJA, VE3WKG on the portable. Hand it back to net control.
Okay, gentlemen. Very good then. Glad you could communicate without any relay, but we are here for the relay anyways. Okay, thank you again, Dave. We'll talk to you again soon. Enjoy your evening, sir. VA3DGA. Next, let's say hello to Garnett. VE3GNP. Garnett.
Yeah, sorry, Chuck, I'm here.
So, how's things? How's your pooch? And I also forgot, I have to go back and ask Paul PDL how his is doing. Yours was sick there for a bit. She okay now?
Yeah, she's doing better. She's doing a lot better. She still has seizures, but she has seizures all her life. But she's doing better. Her arthritis is bad.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. CBD drops for dogs apparently works wonders, depending on who you talk to. Just something to keep in mind. I saw a video of an elderly gentleman that had the shakes constantly, and he took a puff or two of some medication there, and his shakes stopped. It was unbelievable.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, we already gave the dog some CBD drops. I get them online. I order them in all the time.
Oh, good. I'll have to get that info off of you there so that when mine needs some, I can order it. So, yeah, you'll have to remind me.
Yeah, no problem. I got a prescription, right? So I can order as much as I want.
Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah, I didn't renew mine, so all right then. We'll definitely have to get in touch with you about that. Other than that, you said you're waiting on something to come in to put up an antenna.
Yeah, I got some LMR 600 coming. I ordered it on eBay, and it'll be coming in probably next week. It's for a 1.2 gigahertz beam, 35 element.
35 element 1.2 gig beam. Woo-wee. So the bands are starting to get used there, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was on 1.2 before in the past. I took my antenna down, and I'm just putting it back up again.
Oh, okay. Very good then. Right on. Well, good luck with that. I know I need to order some more coax. I need to replace some coax. So if you are replacing any, let me know, and maybe we could work something out. But if not, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see what comes up when I start running my lines again.
Yeah, for sure. Okay then. Well, thank you very much, sir, Arpad, for checking in. Or Arpad, Garnett, I mean, for checking in. I think I need a drink. I got coffee though. Okay, sir. Thank you very much for the check-in, and we'll talk to you in a bit. You're going to stick around for a bit?
Yeah, I'll stick here for a while. I'll be in and out, but I'll be close by anyways. VE3GNP.
Okay, very good then. Well, this is Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton below the escarpment. And we are looking for new check-ins. Any check-ins, please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Indy Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, November Charlie Alpha.
Okay, I hear two stations in there. VA3IMW, VA3NCA. Let's say hello to Chef Mac. Good evening, Mac. How are you, sir?
And KIX.
And KAX was in there as well. Bonsoir, mon ami. The kitchen is now closed. No soup for you. No idea what's for dinner. We're rolling the dice, and the little missus is taking care of that site. So I'm sure it's going to be something wonderful. Chef's surprise. Sous chef's surprise. Anyways, 2 meters is working a lot better than 440 tonight. So signals are up. Yesterday on 2 meters, nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Tried to get in with the Toronto Era's Simplex net, and it was pretty ugly. But always when I hear Dave key up, I'm really jonesing for whatever he's got going on. Obviously, when he first keyed up, I had him coming in at super duper 40 over, and then he poured the bricks to it and was 50 over. Anyways, so I I too am interested in how PDL's puppy is doing with the sore paw. So, Paul, what's up? And how did things go with the surgery?
Oh yeah. Oh well, they got all the tumor out and took the dew claw out as well. So he's all stitched up and on antibiotics for 2 weeks. And they sent the mass away to see if it's cancerous or benign. So I guess in 2, 3, 4 days I'll find that out. So fingers crossed.
Roger that. Puppies are part of the family, and they're always puppies until they're old and headed out. But no, I'm sure he's got a lot of years left in him. Excellent. So let me see. I don't think I got much else to share at this point, but maybe I'll stick my nose in the stew pot, and maybe I can share next time around. Had quite a bit of a logjam tonight. I've been listening along since about 8:15, and constant check-ins. So check-ins with Chuck. That's the highlight of the week. It's Wednesday when you can key up on 146.430 and watch yourself on YouTube. So I'll let you carry on and pick up the rest of these guys. And don't forget KX. He's in there as well.
Roger that. Roger that. Well, thanks, sir, Mac. We will give you some time to think about something else to add to the conversation. And Paul, PDL. So is the dog wearing the cone of shame?
Yeah, he came home with it on, but he kind of he went to take a drink of water. I tried to help him, and then while I had the cone in my hand, trying to help him fit it over the bowl of water, he pulled his head out of it. So he still got the bandage on, so I don't need the cone until tomorrow, supper time. That's when we take the bandage off. So I'll have to put the cone back on him then, so he doesn't lick the stitches or nibble at the stitches, right?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Paul. Well, I'm glad to hear things are looking on the upside there for Titus, right?
Yes, sir, and thanks for everybody's comments and stuff. People have been asking me about them, so that's nice of everyone, and it's appreciated. And yeah, he's doing better there, Chuck, and it is Titus, the bully of the two.
Yeah. Okay, very good then. All right, thanks, Paul, and thank you, Mac, VA3IMW. Let's go and say hello to Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
Thanks, there, Chuck. Good evening, and everybody on that. Hey, PDL, if you orient that cone the right way, you might find that further station. Give it a try. Hope your everything goes well for your dog, though. Otherwise, nothing much going on. Just listening along and heard it today. Tee up to the record. That's it for me. I'll be listening to the rest of the net. Peace.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, Wade, and yeah, thanks for using the website, the YouTube live stream to check in there and say hello as well. We are streaming live. Put my call sign in the YouTube search box, VA3CJZ, and you can find us live there. And we have Richard that's following us along there, VA3VJC, and someone else maybe. Okay, Wade, well, you're coming in at an S7 this evening. A little bit of crackling with the audio. You do have a very soft spoken voice. Maybe if you speak a little closer to the mic there to overcome that for us, that'd be great.
Will do. I'll give that a try. Move a little closer here and give it another shot anyways. Yeah, I find the YouTube is good on the simplex here. stations where I don't hear the other side of the conversation, I can fill in the gap a little bit. Just got to get used to the delay on YouTube that you don't have on the radio. So, a good service. You do a good job, and appreciate it. Chuck, look forward to Wednesday. That's it for me from Dundas. Until the next round, Victor Alpha 3, November, Charlie Alpha.
Okay, there, Wade. I did notice earlier, you were coming in really good there on RPAD's net while you're out on your bike and that. So you're an avid bike rider, it seems. Did you know a couple of days ago it was National Naked Bike Riding Day?
No, I did not know that, and that's probably to the benefit of anybody out in public, quite frankly. It's bad enough for me getting on a bike with biking out with it generally. So I'll keep that in mind for next year. Thanks, Chuck. The NTA.
Okay, not a problem. You know, I remember the first time I went to the nudist colony there outside of the city. I forget where now. Up north there from a Flamborough area. And everybody was dressed when we were there. I was servicing their furnaces. It was summer clean out for the furnaces. And I didn't see anybody nude. But it made me smile the whole time I was there, just thinking in my head that somebody'd be walking by naked. So, yeah, I got a chuckle out of that. Anyhow, Wade, thank you again, sir. Much appreciated. We'll talk to you again next time. Okay, well, let's say hello to Richard, VA3KIX in Copetown. Good evening, Richard. Okay, I thought someone said that Richard KIX was in there.
He was there. He went back to you, Chuck. I got him full quieting here. Sounds loud and proud, but I guess you're not hearing him.
No, sir. He usually needs to put his amplifier on to speak to me.
His amp's out of whack, he just said.
Okay, well, if you could relay for us, that'd be great, sir. Tell him I say hello, good evening, and what's new, Rick?
You can hear Chuck. Hey, Rick. Okay, I keyed with you there for a word or two, Rick, but I believe he said he's just getting old. Other than that, not too much going on there, Chuck.
Yeah, Roger. Well, tell him I've been watching the grass grow, so not too much is new with me either.
Yeah, he can hear you. He said roger that.
Oh, yeah. Right. Sorry, I forgot. And I can't even hear him on Bob's crossband there, so I have to have the beam, the 2-meter beam pointed towards Art. So I can't have both. So anyways, that's the way it is. Well, thanks for joining us, Richard. Much appreciated, or Rick. And look forward to talking to you again soon there. And enjoy the rest of the evening.
He said, thanks, Chuck, and have a good night.
Okay, Rick, we'll maybe catch you up on 420 there. Thank you very much, sir. All right, well, let's try one more time and see if anybody else is out there who would like to join us for the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, week 1448. This is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck, and I'm located in East Hamilton. Any new check-ins, please come now.
VA3VJC.
Hey, there he is, VA3VJC, Richard. I got you in here, my friend. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. I just like to come outside and get some fresh air, and I decided to try the old Bullfang egg roll radio. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. Well, I guess it is, if you can hear me, right?
Absolutely. No problem, sir. I got you at S9 plus. So that's about 10 over S9 and a slight crackling with the audio, but you're coming in just fine, Richard. How are you? How have you been? Have you been staying out of the hospital?
Yeah, I'm healed up physically. The legs are okay. The cellulitis is gone finally, hopefully for a while. I'm working on getting my diabetes under control again because I went a little careless with the old carbohydrates and the fast food and dial a number and just, eating. Not good for you.
Yeah, you got to mix a little bit of exercise in there too, right?
Yeah, I think the exercise should include something besides just walking to the bathroom.
Yeah, or walking to the kitchen. That's not considered exercise there, Richard. Yeah, you got to burn off some of those calories.
Yeah, it's not exercise when you drive your car everywhere.
Yeah, funny guy, funny. I had a bout with vertigo. I woke up with a hell of a headache, and maybe had a head funny. I don't know. But anyway, I was walking sideways like a crab for a while, but that's all better now.
Oh, very good, very good. You end up getting a bed yet, or a futon, or are you sleeping on a? What are you sleeping on now?
Well, while I was healing up from the egg yolk syndrome on my leg and all that stuff, the wife granted me a small portion of the bed as long as I don't crowd her, because she likes to be spread out, and she does toss and turn, and she snores, I snore. We don't sleep together very good, just bed people. Anyway, no, I don't have a futon yet. I'm getting the van ready so I can sleep in it. Maybe want to go in with my sisters. That way I can stay horizontal.
Yeah. Sleeping in a van down by the river. Sounds like a good plan right now, anyways. I wouldn't mind getting out of the city and staying by the river.
Yeah, I gotta find my mobile antenna. I had a look at that Diamond CP6 and it's corroded. I think I posted it on my Crybaby book, but anyway, it's all corroded and full of white powder and crap, so I want to find my mobile antennas, my Hustler equipment, because I did better, actually, stealing hydro from the sister and just working portable.
Yeah, there you go. Sisters are good for some things.
Yeah, when she's not crabbing out, one of her buddy moves. She's 80 years old, she's an old partner. But anyway, yeah, it's nice out there. Oh, you can't see it. But there's a lot of people out there getting that microwave high speed out there, so there's a lot of fan noise up and down.
All right, Richard, one more thing there. Are you getting a shot or did you get one?
I'm going to let... I don't like messing with Mother Nature. No, because it doesn't prove anything. Well, I'm not old. I don't work anywhere, so I'm not a Ford fan.
I hear you. Okay, just throwing a question out there. Well, it is a pleasure hearing you on the radio once again, Richard. It's been far too long. You'll have to join us again with your portable or get that base set up there and get back on the air, my friend. Now is the time to do it before it starts getting stinking hot and humid, and then you'll be saying, "Oh, it's too hot. I can't do nothing."
Oh, I did enough. I went like a pig and fell over a few times just cutting the grass and getting that HF down and taking it apart and making it a little bit more pleasant back there for hopefully before the sun was out. I'd like to find a power monkey to help me get that 6-meter beam up. But I got to fix the contours, don't I?
Yeah, well, get everything taken care of that you have to there, Richard, and get yourself back on the air, my friend. Nice hearing you in there.
All right, 7-3. Thanks for letting me take over the net for a while. But anyway, I'm going to find out and get back in the house and watch TV with the wife. Anyway, VA3, BJC, off and clear, and back to net control.
All right, Richard in the north end of Hamilton. VA3VJC. Thanks again, sir. Nice hearing you. All right, listen, today's announcements, we have birthdays of people born on this day that were famous. Most famous, I think, is Geronimo on my list. Born on this day in 1829. Geronimo was the Apache leader down in Mexico there. So, and then you guys remember Laurel and Hardy. I'm sure a lot of you do. Stan Laurel was born on this day in 1890. Passed away in 1965 at the ripe old age of 75 years old. Very good. All right, well, let's see. Who else? The Ultimate Warrior, professional wrestler. His real name is James Bryan Hellwig. Born on this day in 1959 in Indiana. Passed away in 2014. Very weird circumstances, too. He kind of foresaw his death 2 or 3 days or nights before, and even said something on television, and next thing you know, he's gone. Tupac Shakur, born today in 1971, passed away in 1996. All right, well, let's see now. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Looking for more check-ins. We have 16 check-ins so far, looking for number 17. Any new check-ins, please come now.
VE3LBI.
Okay, I hear VE3LBI. Larry, good evening, sir. Welcome.
Evening, everybody on the net tonight. A little late getting in, but I was tied up with something else. So, anyways, well, it wasn't a real warm day. Well, I mean hot, but it was a very pleasant day.
Oh, yeah, like I was saying earlier, you know, it's perfect weather for gardening or doing anything outside. Very, very pleasant.
Yep, we went to Costco today, did our shopping, got that done. So, and I painted the gas line I had outside there, runs back to the barbecue. So it was getting a little rusty from the spot, so I decided to give that a new coat of paint.
Oh, yeah. I remember last week mentioning the solar eclipse the following day, Thursday morning. Last week there. Did you happen to catch that?
No, a little too early for me.
Yeah, me too. I get up to go pee at that time and then go lay back down. Okay, I was just curious.
No, well, that was way too early for me. I think somebody set up a camera and they were taking pictures of it apparently in the morning. Never did hear anything back about it, but anyways, no, I never even picked it up actually on the news or nothing. Never saw anything too much more about it other than I don't know how much we actually got across Ontario. I think Northern got a bit more, and some of the other continents got the full blast of it.
Right. Okay, very good. So you going to stick around for a bit?
Yeah, we'll listen along here for a bit. No problem.
Okay, Larry, sounding good as always. Full strength signal and good audio with you there. Okay, well, before we go to the top of the list and run down the list, let's see if there's anybody else out there who would like to join us here on the AREG. This is VA3CJZ, looking for check-ins. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go to Bob, VE3XKV. Bob. No, okay, nothing heard. Well, let's see if I don't hear Art, maybe somebody can jump in there and relay for me. Let's give Art a call. VE3 Kilo Charlie India. Are you there, Art? Okay, that's 2 down. Let's see if VE3KMQ is still with us.
Art's in there. He's still talking. He said Happy Father's Day and that, and he's still in there, Chuck. He's done now. Go ahead, Chuck.
Okay, thank you. Oh, geez. I just noticed I had my antenna switch on the beam still, and I lost Art. Could not hear him. Well, thanks for the relay there, Kevin. And yes, sir, happy Father's Day to you there, Art, and your family, and everyone else out there. Happy Father's Day coming up. We won't be able to do that until next week. So next week will be too late. All right. Thanks, Kevin. Much appreciated. Ask him anything else there, Art?
Anything else there, Art? Chuck asked, and I'm sure you hear him.
Is he still there, Kevin?
Yeah, have a good night there, Art. Yeah, he's saying have a good night. He's going to pack it in there, and he was saying Happy Father's Day and that again to you, Chuck. And he's saying you're a 2 or 3S unit up there to him. And then he was asking how Paul's puppy's doing. But yeah, I'll take a standby. There's a relay. Not sure if Paul's in there. Maybe Paul can get back to him there. VE3 WKG.
Yeah, okay there, Art. Well, from what I hear, PDL's puppy there is came out of surgery, no problem, and now it's just a healing period. So I'm gonna say thank you again, Art. It was great having you on the net there, and look forward to talking to you again soon. So happy Father's Day as well.
Yeah, have a good night, Art.
Okay, so I'm guessing PDL is not available either. VE3 PDL, you're next on the list. Okay, let's see if Rick Sr. is still with us. VA3 AXJ.
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
Ah, you're still with us. Right on, right on. We had to skip over a few people there. Yeah, so things are cooling off now. Probably be right nice sitting out back by a fire pit or something right about now.
Yeah, got the windows open, the air conditioner shut off, nice and cool.
Oh, yeah, I love it sleeping when it's a little chilly. The wife is like a little oven there. It sweats me out. So I like it chilly.
Yeah, I don't like it hot, but I like it comfortable, like, cool, not stupidly hot. Like, I can't stand the heat, really, but it's in the house.
Yeah, when it's like 25, 27 in the house there, starts getting a little bit too tough to sleep for me. But we got the window shaker there and cools the house down pretty good.
Yeah, I run 4 of them, so they're all shut down. All the windows are up, like I said before. And there's a bit of a breeze coming through, but I wish there'd be a bit more. But you can't have everything.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Rick, I thought I'd touch base with you again there before we roll down to the next guy in line, I mean. And yeah, pleasure having you with us there, Rick.
All right, Chuck, I'm going to shut her down anyhow. I'll be going 10-7. Got to get up really early in the morning. Got a virtual court thing to do, and yeah, hope it's over with tomorrow.
Okay, there. That must be different there. I've never had the pleasure or the misfortune of having to do anything with court on the TV there. There was a comment in there that other station there. Go ahead.
1-0 Montreal.
What? I must not be caught up. Oh yeah, I'm not. Damn TV loses a minute or two there. Uh, okay, Montreal. Oh, that's great then. Great news.
Yes, sir. Just figured I'd pass that along. V3 PDO.
All right, that's what we want to hear. Okay, thanks, Paul. Much appreciated, sir. And Rick, thank you. We'll talk to you again there. Have a great rest of the week, my friend. Okay, let's go to the next person in line, and that would be FJJ. Flynn, are you still with us?
Hi, Chuck. Yep, still here. Just doing a few things, and I'm almost tempted to put the fire pit on myself, but not quite sure about that yet. But maybe, just a little bit. But yeah, anyway, still here.
Yeah. You know, if I had my way there, I'd have one every night, but it would get pretty expensive in wood, I'll tell you.
Yeah, or propane. I got a propane one just for the simple fact
yeah.
you know what I mean? Just because I'm in residential and I just don't want the fire department to come here. But sometimes I do throw little pieces of wood in there, but it's all good anyways.
Drink a course.
There you go. Yeah, it depends on your neighbors, you know. We have pretty good neighbors over here. Actually, there's people 2 doors down from me. I swear they have a fire in the backyard every night. All I smell is the smell of wood burning there at night. It's nice. I love it. Reminds me of camping.
Oh yeah, no, you know what I mean? You can't get anything better than, you know, having a nice, you know, fire going with the nice smell of wood, you know, like I love it myself. You know, sometimes I throw a little bit in. Kevin, I heard that. Don't worry. The mountains are cold. Don't worry about that. But yeah, sometimes I throw a little couple pieces in there just to simulate it, you know, because propane gets kind of boring after a while. But my neighbors are pretty good. So, you know, I think I got it pretty decent over here.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, nobody likes living next to a neighbor that's nothing but trouble. Yeah, it kind of ruins your life. All right, there, Flynn. Once again, I gotta compliment you on the audio. Sounds really good, and keep up the good work.
All right, Chuck, and I'll be sticking around if you get down to the third round.
All right, sounds good there, Flynn. 9:27 p.m. and 17 degrees at the airport, I imagine. Let's go and say hello to Vanya. See if he's made it back there. VA3XLJ. He might be tucking in his young one into bed there. It's dark. And so, yeah, he might be doing that. Let's go say hello to George. VE3GBD.
Jay, I'm here. Just enjoying the night.
Yeah. Do you guys have a fire pit there, George?
No, I gave it to my son because I do have a neighbor that phones the fire department on me.
Oh, man. Yeah. Just what I was talking about there. That's too bad there, George.
Yeah, you know, me and my wife, we always enjoy a fire, but last year, no, we had the fire department showed up, 4 times. They approved it because we were using it as a
cooking
barbecue type deal, but the people kept calling after they left. So I got a nice little letter here. I'm going to actually frame it from the fire department. And we cannot have fire.
Oh, you got the official piece of paper. Yeah, frame that there. Put it on the wall.
Absolutely, you know. So I gave my fire pit to my son, so we go over to his house to have fires.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that there, George. Yeah, well, yeah, we can't all live in harmony, that's for sure, unfortunately. All right, George, we're going to run down the list there and talk to you again next time. Anything else before we move it along?
No, not really. Got the pool covered now, the solar blanket on it. And the people that phone on, it's not my immediate neighbors. It's, well, on my left-hand side, 2 doors down. They're the ones that always do complaining on me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well. Okay, George. Well, hopefully they mellow out and take a chill pill there and let you enjoy the rest of your summer. All right, George, we'll talk to you again, sir. We'll move down to the next person, and that's my neighbor, VE3WKG. Are you on the base or portable now, Kevin?
Yeah, I come into the house here, spent a little time with Brooke, but she just left, hopped in her cab, going home there. But yeah, I've been listening along there. Everybody sounding good tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm sure everybody is able to hear you, because Bofang only goes so far, and this is a simplex net. So yeah, very good then. You sounding good.
Yeah, that's why I was able to hear KIX out there too.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I could hear Rick without his amplifier on, but I guess not. So it's too bad his amplifier is down. But I'll get you to relay for me again there when we give him when we get to his call sign there, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I come in the house and I swung the beam out that way, kind of that way anyhow, towards Brantford, Copetown area. That's probably why I was hearing him. I'm pointing southwest there with the 5-element beam. Maybe one day I'll get around to putting the rotor on there. But yeah, he wasn't sounding too shabby. But all right, back to you there, Chuck. And yeah, just been listening along there. Great net. Getting maybe we'll score a few more check-ins there. VE3WKG.
Yeah, especially now that I'm not on the directional antenna anymore. I forgot I had the beam on, and so that's probably why I couldn't pull in Rick there in Copetown. So we'll see what happens. Well, let's give another shout out and see if anybody else would like to join us here on the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ looking for check-ins. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray Lima Juliet.
Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray Lima Juliet. Vanya, welcome back, sir. Did you tuck in your boy?
No, that's going to be my last job today. I just stay upstairs to do the garden and do a few other stuff. And I just turned the radio on when you called me like earlier, so I just, listen along, and I really don't have much to say. Other than that, like my garden doesn't get enough sun, so everything kind of looks anemic in it. But other than that, like it's all the same, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Some people are blessed with having their house facing the right way for for the garden to be getting the full sunshine there. So it's kind of tricky depending on which way your house is facing. Or your backyard or your garden or what have you. So, all right. Well, we just go through the list here and see if anybody has anything else to add. Oh yeah, the score for the hockey game. Let's see, where are they? Are we still at 1-0 Montreal? Very good, very good. Coming up 10 minutes in the first period now left. So just for you guys, give you an update. All right there, Vanya. Well, thanks for taking the time out. Where were you before, anyways?
No, I do drive quite a bit, and I was up in when I talked to you first time. I was up on Upper Sherman and Mount View, Mount Park, something like that, right by the escarpment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Great signal there. You were coming in awesome. Full strength, full quieting there. Really, really nice signal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the son doesn't want to leave the house, so the only way I have to bribe him with something. So we go for a ride, and that's how I get him to walk a bit, because in the last year and a half, like it's really kind of got funny.
Yeah, I know. It can be depressing, that's for sure, especially single parents even have a tougher job with the young ones running around the house. Got to keep them occupied and keep them from getting too depressed. Yeah, sad state of affair all around there, my friend. But at least he's got mom and dad there, right?
Yeah, we are trying to do our best, so it is what it is, so it's okay.
Okay then, sir. Well, you go and tuck your son in there and enjoy the rest of the evening. And I do thank you again for stopping by and keeping us company. Without you people's participation there, I would just be talking to dead air. Okay, that was Vanya. Victor, where is he? Vanya, XLJ. There he is. Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray, Lima Juliet. All right, thanks there, Vanya. Next person is, well, before we do that, let's go to on this day, the important things that happened on this day. And that would be, let's see now. Oh, Mary, Queen of Scots, is imprisoned in Loch Leven Castle Prison in Scotland. That was the sister to the Queen of England. So that was in 1567 on this day. And the temperatures hit 127 degrees on this day, 127 degrees Fahrenheit at Fort Mojave, California in 1896. So that's pretty darn hot. Ford Motors becomes incorporated on this day in 1903. Ford Motors. And in 1909, the very first U.S. airplane is sold commercially by Glenn Curtis for $5,000. And on this day in 1903, also, the Pepsi-Cola Company forms. And then a 772 gram meteorite strikes the earth near Kilbourne, Columbia County, Wisconsin, damaging a barn. That's in 1911. Woo! The thriller Psycho from film director Alfred Hitchcock opens on this day in 1960. You guys all remember the shower scene where a woman gets stabbed there and that funky music. Okay. First woman in space, 1963, the Soviet space mission Vostok 6 is launched with Valentina Tereshkova on board, becoming the very first woman in space. And the Summer of Love was in 1967 with 50,000 people attending the Monterey International Pop Festival. I guess it started on this day in 1967. The Summer of Love. Okay, well, let's see if there's anybody else out there who'd like to check in with us. This is VA3CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. We are streaming live on YouTube. Put my call sign in the YouTube search box, VA3CJZ, and look for us live there. You can move the slider back and forth on the video.
VE3 Papa Foxtrot Hotel.
Okay, I hear two stations there, VE3EIR and VE3PFH. Okay, VE3EIR. Good evening, Don.
Yeah, good evening there, Chuck. I just got into my office here, and I missed everything so far, but I'll be listening to the end. All is well up here. VE3EIR.
All right there, Don. Well, thanks for joining us again this week. It's always a pleasure having you on board. Great signal from you tonight, sir. S8 and good loud audio there, Don. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's go say hello to VE3 PFH. Pete.
Hello, Chuck. How's it going?
Hey, good evening, Pete. The Pete and Pepe show. So, how's it going there with Pepe?
Oh, pretty good. Dog's like a monkey. Sorry, smoking. Yeah, dog's like a monkey there. Holy smoke, gotta hang on to that leash, I'll tell you.
No, yeah, that's so funny, eh? Every time he does his business, he runs around you there trying to create a tornado.
Yeah, but if I let go of that protractable leash there, it comes catapulting back at him, eh, when it reclines or it comes back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a missile coming at him if I let that thing go.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, of course, it wants to retract, so that'll hurt the poor little fella.
Yeah, might have to get maybe another leash or something for him.
Oh, one that you can let go?
One that won't hurt him if it comes flying back. Jen bought one from the dollar store there, but I was using it on Duke there, and yeah, he stripped all the gears in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, how's Duke doing there?
He's doing pretty good there. We ran out of that stuff there, and yeah, he had a couple accidents on the floor there, and so we called our vet. They didn't have it. Ancaster had it, charged us $95. Then our vet called, Beatty's, same place. Went to the Beatty in Ancaster, paid $95. Then our place called, and yeah, our place sells it for in 20 there for $55. So we bought another box anyways, and we have another box that we ordered beginning of the month. We're waiting for that to come in, because you could order it online too, eh?
What's that? Is that for the CBD drops?
No, it's a powder actually we put into his food there to helps him from not crapping on the floor at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, because if he doesn't take this stuff there, yeah, just has a bad accident on the floor, and Jen's cleaning dog crap up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the thing when animals get old, eh? They require, they require care, just like we do. You know, we get medicine from the doctor and that. So yeah, that's sad to hear there. Mine is having the odd urinating accident, but I'm not 100% sure if they're accidents or sometimes he's just upset with us and wants to let us know. I don't know.
Yeah, he was having a hard time peeing there, and we put apple cider vinegar in his food there. And that cleared that up. That's really good for him, mate. If they have like a problem with their like insides, urinate, yeah, the tract.
Oh yeah, clears up the urinary tract there. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Didn't know that.
But that supplement we're giving him, the powdered supplement there that we put in his food, you wouldn't believe how gorgeous his coat looks. Really nice coat there now, shiny and nice and thick now.
Yeah, right on. I mean, I give Buddy a tin of fish once a night. One night is tuna, the other night is sardines, and we usually, you know, try and get the stuff with the less salt in it as possible, because too much salt is not good. So we look out for that. But I'll tell you, the fish really helps his coat. He used to bite himself on the rear end there by his tail and just get raw at the starting around this time of the year. And he'd be like bald on his butt. And ever since we started giving him fish, it's all cleared up. He hasn't gone bald yet.
Maybe dry skin or something, eh? They itch themselves, and Duke's had the same thing there. Yeah, he's been pretty good there. Bring him for 4 walks a day, up and down the stairs, getting exercise, and you don't want his bones to stiffen up, eh?
Yeah. just like the old man's bones stiffening up there. Yeah. All right, Pete. Thanks for checking in, buddy. Much appreciated. Everything else all right with you?
Yeah, just got a B-day coming up there. Neighbor gave me some drink there. Yeah, it's like a liqueur or something, and it tastes like root beer. I already had a zip out of it there, and maybe I'll slough the rest of it down. Hopefully I could hold it down.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. All right. Okay, Pete. Well, we'll keep this going here, and it's 9:46 p.m. Ooh, we're getting there. So thanks again, buddy. Much appreciated. You are check-in number 19. Let's see if anybody else is out there would like to stop by and say hi. This is VA3CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Looking for check-ins. Please come now.
All right, number 20 on your list, VE3KKP.
There he is, VE3KKP. Good evening there, Kevin.
Good evening, sir. I just wanted to ask Pete a question if he's still there. When you said what vet are you with?
Beatty.
Okay, the one on Centennial?
Yeah.
Upper Centennial, I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they charged us $55 for this stuff, pack of 30, and Ancaster charged us $95.
So, had my dog neutered on Upper Centennial there. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, you guys kind of doubled there. He was telling you the supplement. He got the same stuff on the hill there for $55, and the other guys wanted $95.
Yeah, I was listening to the conversation before I checked in. That's why I was wondering. I heard him say Beatty's Ancaster was overcharging him, and the one I didn't know what other vet he was talking about, but now I cleared that up. So, yeah, that's who we're with, the Beatty's on Upper Centennial, because we're closer to, right around the corner from Ancaster one, on Stone Church there in Golf Links. But yeah, they were a little too pricey for anything. The shots are a little more expensive too.
Hi, Helen.
Hi.
Well, they say if you go out to the country, vets are much cheaper.
Well, this is how it started with Beatty's, because there wasn't any in Hamilton. I went to Brantford, actually, with Mama Mix-Up's dog. She had to get something done, and somebody said, "Oh no, they're really cheap in Brantford at Beatty's." So we went out there, and then a couple of years later, they had one here, and then now they're all over the place in Hamilton. They've got one on concession, Rita Gage concession. There's a few other ones, but anyway, Yeah, it won't be long before Centennial starts raising their prices too. They're more like a friggin' franchise now. So anyway, yeah.
I was told that gauge and concession was cheaper.
Oh, really? Eh? Okay. I was thinking about even leaving Beatties, but just the reviews. They get bad reviews on Google reviews, eh?
Never checked them out.
No, I didn't either. We were sitting waiting for my dog to get neutered because of COVID. You have to phone when you're outside. Then they phone you when you're ready. Then they come to the door and they take the dog and do their thing and then come back and get them. But yeah, it's a bit of a process. So my son was sitting there reading the reviews. He goes, "Get him out of there. Everybody's saying get away from this place."
The vets we had there, they were pretty good with our dog there because, well, we were in the room with them. But who knows once what happens to your dog there once that front door closes.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, they did a good job. Everything was good. He's healthy. He's good and everything. Maybe just paid probably a little bit too much, but what can you do? Anyway, okay, back to the net there, Chuck. Thanks for letting me just step in there.
Oh yeah, not a problem. That's what this is all about. If we can exchange information to help one another out, that's even better. All right, Kev, thanks for checking in, sir. Like I said, your check-in number 20, and it's 9:51 p.m., 17 degrees. Great signal, great audio as always. And when can we hear you from your station again?
Well, the radio's here. I got to pick it up tomorrow at the post office. Apparently, because they need a signature and everything for it. That's the way they shipped it.
Yeah.
You want to make sure the proper person don't leave it on the porch or get a porch pirate taking a $1,500 radio. You know what I mean? So they left the card in the up here on the hill. We got the mailboxes, the community mailbox. I'm sure you've seen them. So yeah. Anyway, he stuck the thing in there and says pick it up tomorrow after 3:00 or something.
Woohoo! Yeah, Kevin's going to be all excited now. Well, way to go. Good luck. I hope you get a perfect radio.
Then play with your wire.
The dog's how's Paul's dog? Anybody here?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How's PDL's dog?
Yeah, came out of surgery, removed the tumor. I guess they're sending it off to check it out, and he's at home healing.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, good thing.
Yeah, lots of support, lots of people asking. So that's always nice, eh? Okay, Kevin, thanks. Much appreciated, sir. And we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, 7-3 is in hey, WKG.
Hey, nice to hear you got the radio. Put your wire up. TV3KKAG back to net control.
All right. Any other check-ins before we go through the list here for last call? This is VA3CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Any new check-ins, please come now. All right. So we'll start in the middle of the list here and do last call. Let's see if Garnett is still with us. VE3GNP.
Yeah, I'm still here, Chuck. Good net that I've heard anyway so far. I got nothing else to add, really. 73, I guess, this is last call. VE3GNP.
Okay, Garnett. Thanks for sticking around, sir. Glad to have you aboard and participate with us. Next is VA3IMW, Mac. Last call, Mac.
Bonsoir, mes amis. We'll look forward to checking in with Chuck again next Wednesday evening. I'm going to make my way upstairs and tuck into a nice big bowl of pasta. Yum, yum, get you some. A little shaved Parmesan cheese over the top and some fresh cracked pepper just to seal the deal. And so glad everybody's puppies are doing well. It pulls at the heartstrings every time I hear somebody talk about a dog that's not doing so well. Anyways, Chuck, as usual, job well done and a great net. VA3 I am W. I'll be clear on your return.
All right, very good, Mac, and thank you, sir, for joining us. Always a pleasure having you on board, and thanks for doing the multitude of new nets. You should plug your nets there while I've got you here. So take it away.
Pluggity plug. Let's see. Sunday night, 70 centimeter sideband net occurs at 432.220. And anybody that's got multi-mode, multi-band radios, always welcome to join in on that activity. And then, let's see here, the D-Star net has been shifted from just the YYZ repeater, and now we're linking WIK with YYZ on Tuesday evening, and that occurs at 8:30. So the WIK is 4436375, or you can come in through the 442. No, that's not right. 442-700. I think it is the YYZ repeater. Anyways, check out those frequencies on the web. But yep, Sunday evening and Tuesday. Sunday is sideband and Tuesday is D-Star. That's enough of a commercial for me. 73s, Chuck, and back to you.
Yeah, okay there, Mac. Well, thanks for that. And if you want, you could always put that information up on our Facebook AREG page there, so everybody doesn't have to scramble looking for pens and pencils and paper, and just post it up there and everybody will know. Okay, Mac, thanks again. Have a great rest of the evening. Again, it's been a pleasure, sir. Moving down the list for last call, NCA, VA3 NCA. Wade, are you still with us? Last call.
Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, still here. Thanks for taking the last call of the night. Another successful check-ins with Chuck. So thank you for doing it, and good to talk to everybody on the net tonight. Back to you, Chuck. It's VA3 NCA. Good night. 73 off.
Okay, Wade, thanks again for coming in and sticking around with us. Hope you enjoyed yourself. All right, well, let's see if we can get a hold of Rick in Copetown, see if he's still there. VA3KIX. Rick, are you there?
I haven't heard nothing.
Let's go to Larry. VE3LBI. Last call, Larry. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go to EIR. VE3EIR. I'm sorry. Don.
Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, I was just listening to the previous call when I checked in, and on the YouTube there that you got going. That's great. Great way to check on radio signals. Anyway, I seem to have some problems, so I'm going to have to be looking at the power supply. A good net there, Chuck. VE3EIR.
Okay, there, Don. Well, I'm glad this format is helping you out in identifying certain issues. Very good, then. Well, thanks for joining us, Don. Have a great rest of the week, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Enjoy. Okay, well, let's go to Pete, VE3PFH. Pete, last call. All right, nothing heard. Let's Kevin, you're at the bottom of the list there. VE3KKP, you still there?
Absolutely still here. Yeah, I was just wondering if VA3 IMW Mac is still there. He probably can't hear me anyway. I was going to ask him if where the WIC repeater was, if he knows, if it was still in Flamborough or is that Gary's or.
Oh yeah, are you still there, Mac?
From what I'm told, it's up on the CH tower.
Oh, the Wick one is? Okay. Yeah, it used to be out Flamborough way years ago. But anyway, okay, that's good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I could hit the CN tower anyway. I was just wondering where it was.
Well, that's funny. I'm looking it up on QRZ here. It says 1229 Center Road, but that's the guy's home address probably.
Cool. V3WIK?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, he owns the other one too, I think, OBP.
Rick.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, that's good then.
Okay, my friend. Thanks for that, and we'll talk to you again next time. All right. Well, let's see if Richard is still with us. VA3VJC. Richard. Oh, I guess one outing was enough. Okay. Let's go to the next person. Bob, VE3XKV. Bob, last call.
Yeah, okay, Chuck, a little bit of feedback there. I was, last time you called me, I was working on a radio. I had my hands full, so I couldn't even pick up the microphone. But, yeah, well, good net there, Chuck, and it's been a pleasure, as always. And we'll again look forward to next week. Look forward to this every week, so... even sometimes I don't check in, but I always monitor. You know, sometimes I'm too busy to check in, but I always carry either the handy-talkie with me if I'm outside or whatever I'm doing. And yeah, and we'll just say good night to everybody. And again, we'll see you next week. VE3XQB.
All right, Bob. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Always a pleasure. And we'll have to get in touch there and talk about that project we have coming up. So thank you. And let's go to who's next? PDL. VE3 PDL. Last call, Paul. All right. I think Rick might have packed it in for the night too. Let's see if VA3AXJ is still with us. Okay, over to Flynn now. VE3FJJ.
Hello, Chuck. We're still here, waiting for the third round, like it is. Not much to report. I want to say thanks again for having me in that. It's always a blast, and looking forward to having more to come.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll see if we can find some more interesting subjects there to maybe talk about next week. Okay, Flynn, thank you, sir, and thanks for hanging in there. VE3FJJ. Next, Vanya. I don't know if he said goodnight or not, but let's give him a call. VA3XLJ. Last call. Nothing heard. Let's go to GBD George. VE3 Golf Bravo Delta. Last call, George. Okay, nothing heard. Last but not least, VE3WKG.
Oh yeah, I'm still in here listening along there, Chuck. Yeah, good net tonight, that's for sure. Good listen there. Ultimate Warrior, you mentioned. I haven't heard anybody mention his name in years. I used to like him back in the wrestling days.
Oh yeah, me too. That guy was so roided out, man. He was funny to watch.
Yeah, I worked at Cobb's Coliseum. He was the only wrestler that I went up and said hello to, and he just ignored me like I didn't exist. He didn't talk to anybody, that guy. He just stayed behind the curtain there, and yeah, he didn't mess with anybody. All the other wrestlers, they were backstage. Andre and all of them, they're all back there playing cards, drinking vodka, drinking beer and wine, and partying it up. That guy, he kept to himself. He had those things on his biceps. Is that what you call your muscle up there? He tied them, he had little things tied around there. It looked like he was Tarzan.
Yeah, the tassels. He used to tie around his biceps there to probably make his veins pop out more.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler. He died too, eh? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, all of them. Even Elizabeth there. I've been watching on TV that show, the wrestlers and that, and they have stuff about Andre and what's that guy? Woo! Ric Flair. Yeah. And yeah, some good Roddy Piper, and it's weird how a lot of them good ones are all gone.
Comment.
Yeah, hang on there, comment. Kevin, check out the biography channel if you get that. And once a week, they have like a whole night filled with these wrestlers that are no longer with us. Or they have an hour special on them. And I've recorded. I actually recorded the one with the Ultimate Warrior. I've yet to watch it. All right, hang on there. Go ahead, comment.
Thanks, Chuck. It's Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Julia. Kevin, when you were talking about wrestling, I don't know if you ever seen the video of Roddy Piper with Jimmy Fly Snuka when he hit Jimmy Fly Snuka with the coconut.
Yeah, I might have, but I don't remember that. That sounds funny though.
Yeah, in Piper's Pit, there was actually one coconut that was supposed to be used, and it was a dummy coconut, but Piper freaked out, and by the time he picked up a coconut, it was a real one, and smashed him in Jimmy Superfly Snuka right in the head with it. Yeah, I remember that there, Flynn. That was good.
Yeah, okay. No, I just thought I'd just throw that in there. But anyways, Chuck, thanks again. All right, we'll let you get back to it.
All right, yeah. Sorry for stealing your thunder there. James Bryan Hellwig was the Ultimate Warrior. Passed away at the age of 54 or 55. It was in 2014, anyways. All right, well, I guess we'll do one last call out. See if there's any last minute check-ins for the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ. Any last minute check-ins, please come now. All right, nothing heard, folks. I would say thanks, ladies and gentlemen, but no ladies checked in tonight. It's now time to close this evening's AREG. And as I said before, tonight marks week 1,448 weeks that the AREG has been on the air. Tonight, we got 20 check-ins, not including myself. And I'd like to thank everyone for participating in this week's AREG, and I look forward to hearing from you again next week. Until then, stay safe, have a great rest of the week, enjoy the outdoors. This is VA3CJZ saying 7-3 and good night.
Good night, good night. Anyone sticking around?
Well, I got to go take the garbage out and take a quick break, and I'll be back there, Kevin.
Sure. Thanks for the warning.
All right. All right.
Good night. All right. Kevin, it's going to be like Christmas.
Yeah.
Woo!
Opening the box, yeah.
Whee!
What's that? That's new radio. What doesn't that have D-Star or that, or no? No digital? I think it does, no?
Yeah, it's got D-Star, yeah.
Oh, you rotten bugger.
Okay, I got to pee, buddy. I got to pee something fierce.
Yeah. Hey, you see in Chuck's net, I posted that mystery, eh? That's good for some of the people with the small lot there. Remember that antenna? That did us good, eh?
Oh, yeah, remember, strung it right up in the trees there, yeah. Remember I used a vice grip or a hammer or something.
Oh, yeah, it was a good shot back then, eh?
Yeah, that was perfect.
I remember you saying you ain't gonna hit it out there. It was outside your property, too, that tree. Wasn't it a tree out by the bus stop or something?
Yeah, city tree, yeah.
Didn't I get it the first shot, Kev?
Oh, yeah.
How long was that up there? For years, probably, until the string broke. Did you ever get your vice grip?
No, they're gone, yeah. I think it was about a year. Yeah, about a year it was up there. I think the city came to trim it up or something, and they probably got them. They would have been all rusted anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they unhooked it.
So what? Do you got your antenna already too? You probably got that months ago.
Yeah, I got the Diamond X50, and I've got the Solatron there that I can tune, and then I've got the G5 RV.
Oh, brand new one, brand new wire.
Yeah, it's been brand new for about 5 years or something like that. I haven't opened that up.
Oh, I can't wait to hear you on there.
Oh yeah, you'll hear me.
Hey, the Monday night net I like on 80 meters, 3.693 there. Yeah, we'll hear you good up there.
Oh yeah.
You'll be one of the relaying stations. Like Paul, PDL, when he's on there,